That's why your baby mama wanna fuck with me. Speak money, big money, talk to him. Hot boy, big flames, walk through it. Work moving, got beef, get into it. Big guns, spit bullets. You like how I do it, cause I do it well. She like how I do it, cause I do it well. Pockets on swole, cause I do it swell. Speak money, big money, talk to him. Shopping sprees on the iPhone. When I run up on that nigga, all that hype gone. White gold looking faded, you rockin' chrome. I got a couple extra ounces, put his mans on. And niggas who feel me, getting money. Even in the dark, jewelry looking sunny. I put it on long like a nigga frontin'. And when I came home, that's how a nigga stuntin'. Speak money, big money, talk to him. Hot boy, big flames, walk through it. Work moving, got beef, get into it. Big guns, spit bullets. You like how I do it, cause I do it well. She like how I do it, cause I do it well. Pockets on swole, cause I do it swell. Speak money, big money, talk to him.
Dre Day, what's up with you, brother?
What up, what up, what up? What's happening, what's happening? We back in effect, man. It's your boy Gangsta Bricks. I'm here taking over for my brother tonight, Uncle Charlie, man, because he had some finished business he had to take care of, some unfinished business he had to take care of. So I'm here holding down the fort, you know what I'm saying? I got my peoples with me, you know what I'm saying? We gonna hold it down at the Arizona mixtape shit like how we do, you know what I'm saying? So welcome to the Uncle Charlie Show, you know what I'm saying? I am your host, Gangsta Bricks.
Yes, sir.
And
I'm your co-host, Black Santa.
Yes.
And we sitting here today right now, all the way live, Channel 45. And we want to let you know we got a real good segment tonight, man.
We're going to give y'all the business tonight. We got some things to talk to tonight, you know what I'm saying, or talk about tonight.
A lot, no doubt.
Yeah, a lot of shit been going on, you know what I'm saying.
Let me ask you something, Dre.
Yeah.
Turn your chair around, because I can't see you, man. We got to get comfortable in this motherfucker, man.
Let's get comfy.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
So, I've been looking at TikTok, man. What's the buzz right now with my man? You know, Unc.
Who that?
You know what I'm saying? My man, Unc, man.
Oh, you talking about Jerome?
My man, Unc, man.
You talking about my nigga Jerome?
Man,
hey.
they didn't murk my man Jerome out. You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't. That hurt. It hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Jerome was in the. Everybody loved Jerome.
Yeah, right.
But you kind of see it coming. That old girl.
Yeah. Look.
We're
gonna talk about.
I'm going with it. It's like
we're gonna talk about that. But you know, tonight, man, we're gonna talk about Jerome, man, the Jerome situation. Yeah. We're gonna talk about Trunk's punk ass, man. You know, Trunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's up with Keith Sweat though? You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing Keith Sweat. You know what I'm saying, on TikTok, drunk than a motherfucker, man. Just doffed out, man. You know what I mean? I mean, he got to see the videos just like Genuine. You know, Genuine kind of capitalized on the situation.
Yeah.
But what's up with Keith Sweat? Tell me about that, man.
To me, Keith is enjoying motherfucking life. So I don't know if y'all seen the video.
Enjoying life right now.
Look, have you ever either you or like your uncle or your daddy be in the living room and his jam cut on and he got his drink, nigga, and he feeling good, you know what I'm saying? And he might be singing to your auntie, nigga, or to your, you know what I'm saying?
That's what Keith
doing. That's what Keith is doing on stage, though.
He doing the uncle thing.
He doing the uncle thing on stage.
Okay.
That's what I see, because I be like, man, I seen that before. I see that in the living room somewhere.
Shout out to Keith Sweat, man. Shout out to Keith Sweat for doing the uncle thing, man, like my man said, man.
Doing the Uncle Keith shit right now.
We gonna dive into a lot of things tonight, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
But let's get back to this situation, man, on Snowfall. Now, see, I don't know if a lot of you guys look at Snowfall, you know what I'm saying? But Snowfall is like this show that comes on. I think we on like the the third season or the sixth season?
It's like the
sixth season. I don't know where I got the third. I look at so much.
Something like that.
I look at so much TV. You know, I've been TV deprived, man. If y'all know about me, man, you know, I did close to 6 years in the pen, man. So
my man just came home.
You know,
it ain't even been a
TV
full year
deprived,
yet.
Man. So
it ain't even been a full year yet. Look at him. He at the radio station.
Yeah, so
show. You know what I'm talking
So
about?
Snowfall is one of them shows we all looked at. You know, even the Aryan Nation. You know, man, we all looked at that shit. so anyway, you know, let me give you a recap for the people that don't look at Snowfall, that's cheating themselves out there. You need to go ahead and catch up. Well, Snowfall is a show that was based on Freeway Ricky in Los Angeles, California, during the whole thing where the Sandinistas and the Contras was going at it, and the CIA was supplying drugs because of the fact that the government denied funding for the army. Okay, we got a lot of players in that shit. George Bush, Oliver North, Reagan. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you know, we got Reagan's wife. You know, she says say no to drugs while her husband's selling, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? The whole thing is it's kind of like based on loosely on the Freeway Rick story. It's the first thing that you see before you see the BMF that everybody's watching. So if you want to go back BMF, and see John Singleton's baby, man, you need to look at Snowfall. So Snowfall is based on this character called Franklin Saint that supposedly is like Freeway Rick. Right. You know, and you know the CIA gets with him and he gets to selling dope and doing the whole thing. So, you know, he has a mother, he has a father, he has an uncle. Those are, and he has a friend. You know, these are the important people. The main characters. Okay, the main characters. Right. So the uncle, whose name is Jerome. Everybody love the uncle. Everybody love Jerome. Jerome got the Jerry curl. He got the beat shop. Nigga. If you grew up in the dope boy era, you know everybody got a Jerome in their family. But the dope boy era in L.A., like Jerome was like I got an Uncle Ronnie. My Uncle Johnny was Jerome. He was swole. He had the curl. Yeah. That was y'all Google Jerome, man. Google y'all Jerome, see what I'm talking about. Real shit. So anyway, Jerome got murked in the last episode. Heartbreaking, my nigga. Jerome got murked. So we want to talk about, you know, how Jerome got murked. For real. You know, because the thing is, I love black writers because black writers can identify with us and they can see the things that's happening in the hood and the different characteristics of the people that's involved. Righteous. So, you know, just to catch you up, if you don't know about it, people that know about it know what I'm talking about. Okay? About Jerome and what's old girl's name? You know what her name is? Auntie. Okay, we're gonna call her Auntie right now. That's what Saint called. He called her Auntie. Yeah, so I know. I see, and Rome called her Babe. So I'm gonna call her Auntie. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna Google. I'm gonna let my man, you know, explain the situation. I'm gonna Google who Auntie's name is. So with Rome, this Jerome situation, before he even got taken out, he let it be known. He told his woman he want out the game. That nigga came home one night, I'm buying a ticket, I'm going to Bahamas. Bitch, I ain't never come back. Either you with me or you not. I feel he should have stood on that. Jerome knew he was going to die. He knew that this girl was going she was going to be the death of him. But the nigga loved too hard. You know what I'm saying? And this is one of them situations you have to weigh the shit out now. Because you want to keep the code of the streets, my nigga. But is the code more important than your life or your family? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If he would have stood on his shit, Jerome would be alive. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, see how I look at it, his woman fucked him up. Ooh. And his nephew kind of fucked him up. Oh. You know what I'm saying? The two most important motherfuckers in his life. He was conflicted. He was very, because it's like, because you got to think about it as a street nigga. Your loyalty is really to the rules of the game. Jerome was loyal to the rules of the game. He was loyal to his woman. He was loyal to his nephew. He was loyal to. He's a loyal guy. He's a loyal nigga. But that loyalty. Okay, when do you say it's enough? Because if he's not getting that in return, my nigga. When do you say, okay, that's enough? Because how I look at it, it was enough
a couple episodes ago.
Ooh.
Matter of fact, it was enough when she took the connect from Saint.
Ooh.
It was enough. He should have pulled the plug.
Right.
Because now she out of pocket.
She was out of pocket, right?
She was out of pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm going to tell you why she out of pocket. Because without Jerome, she couldn't have the power she had without Jerome.
Yeah.
And without Saint. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and as to me as a man, he should have pulled the plug. This is over, mama. This is over your head. You smart. So stay in that lane of smart. But this gangster shit, this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? He should have pulled the plug a long time ago. When y'all first made them few millions that y'all made, it should have been over with. But he let her fulfill this dream she had of being top dog.
No, he didn't. Okay, let me step in. Okay,
Tell me something. Tell me if I'm wrong.
because he didn't let her. That's who she was. That's who she strived to be.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, Jerome didn't have no business sense about her. You know, Jerome just wanted to be Jerome.
He was a
man.
soldier.
He was a
good
soldier. He never had the intellect to move up to be a lieutenant or general or somebody like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think, I think she played her part well. You know, she was just trying to, but the thing is, at the end of the day, when he said enough is enough, as a man, she measured his manhood in power, because she said, I ain't never had this type of experience in regards to power.
Yeah.
And then when that came about, she kind of contemplated.
Yeah.
And I think
She chose her side.
but here's the thing, let's fast forward to the whole situation, when he got killed.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
It was a man conversation going on. All right?
Right. Oh.
It was a man conversation going
I
on
know exactly
with
what
her
you're
captor and him.
Right.
All right?
Yeah.
Just to back y'all up, Jerome had to bust in the building and get her. She was
Come
about to
save
get
her.
gang raped by a bunch of pimps.
Well,
And they about to turn the
gorilla
broad
pimps.
out, you know what I mean? They done kidnapped her and all this old stuff. You got to look at the show.
Right.
I can't tell you about the whole thing on this episode, but what I'm saying is, they had it bent over, about to pull them panties to the side.
Right.
Jerome come in blasting.
Right.
They kill everything in the
They
building.
knocking niggas off.
And it's the main guy, just like any other movie. He got her with the gun to her head, and Jerome got the gun on him. He like, hey, if you kill me, I'm gonna kill her. If you let me go, I'll let her go.
Yeah.
And they talking big boy stuff. Hey man, you from the hood, you know how this shit go. You know what I'm saying? Jerome contemplating. He trying to see what his next move gonna be. Before you know it.
This bitch.
And then hold on, man. And we ain't gonna call no women no bitch on here.
My
man.
bad.
Okay.
My bad.
Her name is Luann Saint.
Luann.
Luann.
That's auntie name.
That's auntie name.
She auntie to me.
You know what I'm saying?
I
So
had
look,
me a
check
few
this out.
aunties.
So check this out, man. Luann ass.
Luann.
She break loose like she in a
That's
white
what they call
movie.
it,
She in a white action movie. She break loose. You know what I'm saying? When
Got
she
this
break
nigga.
loose, then dude
Draw McGraw.
Hey, dude got the gun on.
Yeah. Soon as she
man,
move out the way, he's already in his direction.
Yeah, man. So Unc and him have a shootout, and obviously they both die.
Yeah.
And who lives? Luann.
Auntie.
Lord have mercy.
Auntie.
So anyway, man, rest in peace to Jerome.
So saying all that. So what are you saying? Auntie is a big part of the reason why we ain't got Jerome no more.
There's a lot of aunties in the world. Okay.
Aunties, yeah.
Let me tell you something, man. There's a lot of men out here, man, that can be great guys.
Right.
And just because of the fact that they might have some issues with dealing with other women, or they might have some issues, with this or with that. What I feel is that women need to be more encouraging to their men instead of being discouraging to their men. And then, what happens is a lot of times, if a man hurts a woman, and then she starts to put these conditions and he accepts these conditions, then he becomes a weaker man. Yeah. Because now he can't move around freely and
be
get
himself.
And it hurts the whole relationship, because now, we was talking about this on the way here. If you want a certain type of man,
right,
to provide and do certain type of things,
right,
then you got to let that man get out in that world and get it. Because if you hold him back, then what happens is you holding yourself back, because the teamwork make the dream work, brother.
It's like this. I ain't never seen a wealthy man who's always at home under his woman.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's not how it really works. The leaders of the world, the men that other men look up to, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
They pull themselves thin. They wear themselves thin because they take care of a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? They feeding a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it takes a certain
can't
type
be
of
a woman all day.
You can't. But
you know what I'm saying? Massaging her insecurity.
The thing is, it's supposed to be the other way around. She really should be up under him.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Because if especially, think about it. If a woman wants a man that's a leader, she wants a man that can take control and move mountains, right? You want this man to move mountains. Then you need to be helping this man move these mountains.
Yes.
And I'm not saying helping.
You got to believe in the dream.
But you have to believe not in just the dream, but in that man.
Ooh, that's good.
You have to believe in your man, just like you want your man to believe in you. If you got a dream, he gonna support you. What you want him to do financially, you need to pick up whatever you need him. He gonna do that for you.
Yeah.
He gonna believe in you. He needs you to believe in him.
Exactly.
You don't understand the power that gives a man, bro. You know the power that gives a man. So
yes, sir.
That's how that works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Bricks. You know what I'm saying? Bringing that real knowledge. You know, we got a loaded show tonight.
Man,
I'm trying to tell you, man, we got a loaded show tonight.
Rate.
And I want to ask you a question, man. You know, I be on TikTok. I'm an OG on TikTok, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But we always sharing videos and stuff.
Righteous.
And this thing came across my feed.
Okay.
Keith Sweat again. What's going on with my man Keith Sweat, man?
I told you
Keith Sweat like to get purred, man. You know what I'm saying?
Keith, bro, he enjoying life, bro. Like Keith, he's one of the few in the game that is like still like enjoying the game.
Is that what it is?
I feel he's
my man is so neutral, man. Y'all gonna learn that about him.
No, but think about it.
No.
He having a good, bro. He's having a good time. He's the drunk uncle in the living room.
Hey, Dre, I know you like Keith Sweat, man. I know.
I don't even like him like that, but I fuck with him.
Yeah, you do, man. You like Keith Sweat, man.
Look,
we was in the car the other day, right? Hold on, we was in the car the other day, right? No. I ain't gonna even bust him out like that. I'm gonna tell the truth.
No, go
we was in the car tonight. Okay.
He
had some Keith Sweat.
Yep. The Bobby Brown Keith Sweat versus.
He had the Bobby Brown Keith Sweat versus playing.
As
soon as I got in the car.
What I tell you ain't got in the car. I was laughing at who? I was
Keith
laughing.
Sweat?
No, I was laughing at Bobby.
Oh, okay. I was trying to be politically correct. I don't remember.
My nigga Bobby was just butchering his own songs in the verses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes he didn't even sing. He couldn't sing the song. He couldn't hit the notes, so he would just stop singing. He would stop singing. But
both of them is some junkie.
I fuck with Keith though. Keith got some joints.
Yeah. Keith can't fuck with Bobby though.
No, Bobby got more joints.
Yeah,
he can't sing them no more.
Yeah, but I don't want to go on no tangent. But go ahead, say what you're saying. Yeah, go ahead.
Another thing about Keith though, they would say about Keith, my nigga.
What?
They was like, where did R. Kelly learn it from? They was like,
learn what from?
Learn like with the ladies, man.
Nah. I think Keith was in Atlanta. Ain't Keith from Atlanta?
I don't know where Keith.
Somebody look that up, man. Where Keith from? I think Keith from Atlanta.
He might be, but all
R. Kelly was doing that shit, man. Way when he was a young pollywog, man. So we ain't gonna do that.
Nah, I'm not blaming Keith for that. That's not that.
Maybe they did some stuff together.
No, I'm not even saying that.
Okay,
I'm not even saying that. I'm saying okay. Think about what is it? New York? He from New York? From Harlem. He from Harlem. He is from Harlem. He said that in the verses. I forgot. But what it was saying was, it's like when you knew in the game. It's like a rookie that coming in the league.
Yeah.
And he somebody older than him is teaching him some game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All they saying is the R&B singers before him taught him how to deal with groupies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now Kels took it on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Kels did it the way, but the game he learned, you know what I'm saying? They were saying, you know, Keith, if you think about it, bro, if you dissect Keith lyrics,
Yeah.
you might be young, but you ready.
Yeah. That merry go round.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I ain't never met no girl on no merry go round.
Me neither, bro.
Shout out to Keith
Shout out
Murray.
to Keith.
Is that Keith Murray?
Keith Sweat, man.
Oh, Keith Sweat, man.
Keith Sweat, man. You know
Yeah. I'm sipping, man.
But,
so anyway, you know what I'm saying? Let's dive into this dude named Donald Trump.
Yo, I'm gonna keep 100
You know what I'm
with
saying? Donald Trump, man.
You told me about the Trump situation, right?
Right.
I looked at it. This is a little homework. I don't know if they used. I don't think they got a case. I don't think they're going. This is what I think.
All right.
They know they're not gonna get an indictment. I
Okay.
think what they're trying to do is kind of fuck up the election part.
Oh.
I think it's a smokescreen
Right.
for something behind it, which is the election. Because think about it, election is 2024. You know what I'm saying? He trying to run. Same with Kanye and whoever else. You know what I'm saying? So I think what they trying to do is throw some wrenches in the plan. Throwing some wrenches in his machine, so that way, when it's time to get the ball rolling, he can't, or he having a hard time because he's fighting the case with this.
They're trying to make sure they don't go through this experience again. Because it was a bad experience for all those people at the top. I'm gonna tell you something, man. When it comes down to Trump, I'm gonna say something, man. Check this out. You know, I'm kind of neutral. You know, when a cracker say how he feel about a black man, I can't do nothing but respect that. There's covert, which is under the table, and then there's overt, that's over the table, racism. I like a cracker man that has the Confederate flag flying on the back of his car, and we talk at the gas station.
He is who
because
he is.
You know what? I love being black.
Yeah.
And if you love being white, then we have a common.
We love ourselves.
We love ourselves. You know what I'm
Straight
saying?
up, though.
So
Hey.
how am I gonna make you feel bad for what your ancestors did and love who you are? You know what I'm saying? I can't really feel that. So what I'm saying about that is when Trump rallies that part of the base, I be seeing black people in the audience too. They be living with those people. They from them cities. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a position, and I'm not saying our position is under white folks. I'm just saying everybody has this perspective on how they think things are. And I like Trump because he's a hustler.
Man, he's a true hustler. Think about it. He's smart. He uses what he has. Trump is okay. Think about it. Look how he move. He move like a gangster, bro. So Trump would be like, he know that these group of people support him, right? These certain type of group of people support him, and he know this other group of people don't get along with these people, but some of these people actually support him as well. So that could create he creating a common goal for these two opposites to connect. And he's smart enough to use that against the system. He created his own system against the system. That's why he was able to get. He knew the people that support him can storm the White House and not get in no trouble like that. You know what I'm saying? But he's still smart enough to still fuck with the other people that don't like the people that support him. But he still fuck with the other. He gives us the dude is smart. He gives us just enough. He gives us just enough for some of us to fuck with him. This nigga, the businessman of him is smart, and like you said earlier, they don't want him back in office because the people that's higher
not
up
at all.
He don't fuck. He don't fuck with them. He fuck with the people because he know power is the real currency.
So I'm kind of perved, but I'm gonna try to read some shit to you.
Okay.
And this is just recent news. So in his first appearance since speculating a week ago that he would soon be arrested,
right?
Trump lashed out against multiple criminal, know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Criminal inquiries that may have been said against him since he left office.
Right.
You know, he was in Waco, and he talked to thousands of supporters about the investigation. You know what I'm saying? He went on there and he hated on Miss Daniel, which is the Hey, I want to say this. Man.
Okay.
Trump paid for some pussy.
Yeah.
What you feel about that? In New York, I know it might be against the law to pay for pussy. You know what? I ain't gonna even say New York. That's what they charging them for the bribe. I don't know where. Let's say this for example.
Okay.
What if he paid for the pussy in Nevada?
That's a good question.
And then what if he paid her $100,000? Not to say that he paid for the pussy in Nevada.
I say, honestly, what's the big deal? Because niggas pay for pussy all the time.
I think that's a low blow.
It's not a low blow. It's fact, bro. Because at the end of the day,
I'm not saying what you're saying. I'm saying what they're doing. Yes, sir.
Yeah, because okay, think about it. They've been coming at Trump for years in different directions, right? The closest they got was the Miss Daniel situation, right? That's the closest they got, right? So this is, to me, like I said before, I think they know they're not gonna really get a true indictment off of just that alone. It doesn't carry that much weight, you know what I'm saying? But they using that as a smoke screen, you know what I'm saying, for something bigger. But I mean, think about it. Like, okay, Clinton, they kicked Clinton out because he got some head. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, from my understanding, he got some head. He had a little broad on the side.
Yeah, he got more than that.
I'm sure he got more than that. But he had a broad on the side, so we know. Okay, what happened? You got a broad on the side.
Right.
But to me, if you think about it, he's running his household just fine. His wife wasn't tripping on him. The side chick wasn't tripping. He had no issues inside his house. He had no issues in that White House. He had no issue. Everything was smooth. It just the world found out he was getting some head. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot of leaders in history, my nigga, that did a lot worse than those two. And they was and they are celebrated as something great, as someone who is great, and they have done worse. There's a lot more skeletons in our history's closet than what I'm saying.
It's
Trump.
A balance system.
It is a balance. You know what I'm saying? But I think we're at the point, especially in this country, where we're too sensitive, bro. We too quick to judge. And the crazy part is the people who are judging, they're not in a better situation than the people that they're pointing the finger at. Like, you literally not even bet. Like, if we was going to your closet and pull some skeletons out, I bet it'd be worse than a person paying for something that, you know what I'm saying?
You know what they say, though, right?
What's that?
Is that you have the spectators and then you got the game players.
Interesting. You right.
And then when you're playing the game, right?
Right.
Then you got to play the game. Sometimes you're going to miss the ball.
Yeah.
Okay?
You right.
And the spectators is going to say, "Oh, man, You know, you got people on the other side. They gonna be like, yeah. And then you got people on your side. They gonna be like, man, you idiot. You should have cocked the ball.
Right.
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 They're spectators.
Spectators. You're right.
And then you're a game player. Who gets paid in the arena?
The game player.
Who has to pay to get in?
Spectator.
Shout out to my boy Bricks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Bricks. This is Black Santa right here, man. We gonna just move on, man. We got some more issues that we need to talk about tonight.
Bro, you know, we need to slide on. We need to get on that China.
Oh, you want to get on that China?
We get on that China situation.
Hey, I had something I wanted to talk about before that, but
what's that?
I mean, we can talk about. I mean, I was just trying to bring up something else. I mean, I don't know what the people want to hear. We're gonna hear both of them tonight.
They gonna hear it anyway. So, what is it that you wanted to say before the China joint?
I wanted to talk about this situation, man, that I was looking at with this little dude called Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh yeah!
Did you see that?
Yo,
you see how they did that, dude?
I didn't have to see it. I saw it the first time. See, this ain't the first time.
Oh, he got whooped before.
My brother called me. What up, Luca? But niggas, my brother.
What's up, Luca?
Look, this ain't the first time.
Okay.
So it was years back. They whooped him. The nigga like shitted on himself and everything.
What?
Yeah, this is not the first time, y'all. It's just been a while. So I think he was like in Chicago at that time, and yes, cause like two niggas beat the nigga up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga tried to strip the clothes off the nigga. The nigga shitted on himself and pissed on himself and everything. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, they put the fear of God in that man. You know what I'm talking about?
Hands and feet,
and a bunch of it. You know what I'm saying? So this situation, I didn't even care to look at it. Cause I've seen him get his ass whooped before.
Man, so look. After years of internet trolling, Tekashi 6ix9ine was beaten inside a South Florida LA Fitness.
Nigga, you got beat at the gym.
Yeah, but I understand is why you in LA Fitness if you Tekashi 6ix9ine. Now, see, I'm sitting here perving, right? But if I was Tekashi 6ix9ine, I wouldn't be in LA Fitness.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? But they say since the day Tekashi,
question. Why would you?
You know what I'm saying? Became a cooperating witness.
Yeah.
On a RICO case. People been on his head.
Oh well, okay. It's a gang of people that want to get at him. Yeah. It just off of the strength of what he did, and people don't really respect who he is anyway. Right. So. Yeah, a lot of people will want to get at him.
It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to me, and I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
It's kind of weird to me that strangers are so invested in this movement about a person either being a snitch or not. Now, the only reason why I'm saying that is because I've been in a situation where people told on me.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't even worried about them people. I'm like not even trying to see them people, not trying to be around those people.
Right.
Or anything. I ain't trying to be around the prosecution. I ain't trying to be around the witness. I ain't trying to be around nobody.
Right.
But it seems like it's this movement of people that never got in a situation like that. That be wanting to break bad on information on somebody because, you know, the only people that I say that I can respect,
right,
that do some type of retaliation, is the people that was involved in the incident.
Okay.
If you weren't involved in the incident and you just looking at social media and you jumping on a civilian based on something that you see, you ain't seen no paperwork, you ain't did nothing, you just listening to what somebody said. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at it like, that's like kind of weird.
Okay, but it's not, they know what it's public record. So they know exactly what he did. You know what I'm saying? This is, I think the reason why it happening the way it's happening, okay, you have certain street niggas who live and die by the code.
Right.
Then you have certain people who want to get their 15 minutes of fame. They want something,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he shouldn't have never been there
by
himself in the first place.
Yeah.
He should have had either some security, or you make enough money to have your own home gym. Excuse me, y'all. But I feel that it was a long time coming, and it was going to happen, and it could have been worse. It could have been way worse, because he's the type of snitch he is. He's, when you look it up on Google, his face pop up type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of, I mean, he got off easy. He really got off easy. You know what I'm saying? Because there's niggas that would have did a whole lot worse. But I mean, but in this era and this time, niggas either doing it for fame, they doing it because they standing on what they represent. It's a lot of different reasons why them niggas did what they did. At this point, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't change anything. This nigga's gonna be who he is, ass whooping or not.
Right. I think he's conflicted in a way that he wants to be accepted. And you know, they saying this thing about John Moran.
Right.
You know, shout out to John Moran, but they saying these things about John Moran like he ain't grew up like that, and now he's trying to be like that. I see a lot of people that's trying to get this street cred, and it's crazy because if you actually grew up in that life, and I'm not saying that Tekashi 6ix9ine didn't have a hard life.
Right.
There's a difference between having a hard life and having a street life.
Yes.
You know, you can be homeless, and you know your mom is, you know, you live in trailer parks and all that. But you know, struggles. If you dealing with some real hood shit, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole different
that life shit. That's that whole life shit.
And the streets ain't gonna mess with you. But if you want to start engaging, and the only people that engage are the people that say, I want to get out of this. When you say I want to get out of this, then you got to engage. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got to be, what was his name? Tommy or Clarence that worked at McDonald's. Remember the McDonald's commercial? And he used to come home to the hood and he'd be like, yada yada got a job. Like Clarence got a job. And he was working at McDonald's, and
I mean, it sounds familiar, but I can't say I.
It was crazy, man. And the reason why I brought that up is I had this friend. His name was Jesse. Yeah. Jesse was like the dude Clarence. Okay. You know, Clarence got a job. He working at McDonald's. McDonald's 29th Street, man. Big ups to 29th Street crew, man. 29th Street Crips, man, in Sacramento, California. You know what I'm saying?
What's up to the sack, man?
But Jesse used to work at McDonald's. Everybody knew Jesse. He was from the hood. Okay. You know, us real hood dudes, man. We go in there. He couldn't deny us, man. We'd sit there all day. Right. He got to give out free burgers, french fries, everything.
I need that manager special. What y'all know about that manager special?
He moved up, and eventually he was the manager. He had a little ninja motorcycle used to be parked out there. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That was my man Jesse, man. Big up to Jesse.
Big up to Jesse, man.
Johnson. But Jesse, you know
Johnson with the ninja.
Yeah, we had this whole situation, man, worldwide or nationwide, where the mortgage thing happened. Okay. I remember me and my partner, man, Anthony Ross. We all from the same neighborhood. Right. And Anthony was a mechanic. He was fixing some brakes for this little chick that I had. And we went to the liquor store, man, so we can buy some liquor. Who we see? We see Jesse Johnson, man. I was like, man, who car is this? You know what I'm saying? It was like a Rolls Royce in the front. Okay. We go in, it was Jesse Johnson.
Jesse got the rolls?
Hey, man, let me tell you, man. Jesse then became a guru, man. He
for McDonald's?
Hey, man, he flipping houses. He doing all kinds of shit.
Okay, Jesse.
Yeah, man. Jesse got it popping, man.
I see you, man.
Hey, man, we went in there. We was like, hey, Jesse, what's up, man? Hey, man, Jesse wasn't that dude giving us that burgers no more. He was buying more wet up in there. He had the money with the wrap around it. Ooh. You ever seen that?
With the from the bank, right? You talking about the wrap from the bank?
Yeah, the wrap from the bank.
I know that wrap.
Green ones, blue ones.
It's a 100, 500,000.
Yeah, 2,000. Yeah. Jesse had that rap. Boy.
I had a couple dollars at one point.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know what rap he had. You know, Anthony Ross. He was all dirty. He was doing banks. It was hot. It was a hot summer day.
Vicious.
I seen Jesse. Jesse was at the counter, man. He had the rap. You know what I'm saying? He talking real jazzy. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Ross was like, oh, man, you know, Anthony Ross started getting on his ass. I didn't get on his ass because the thing about me is I'm a successful individual.
Righteous.
So, you know, success, recognize success. So,
and respects
you know,
it, too.
You know, it doesn't bother me in that way.
Righteous.
So that I got to start, you know, belittling somebody to make myself feel empowered.
Right.
So I'm just like, man,
That's not what men do. That's not how we
play,
move,
boy.
man.
You know, I'm on some old different shit.
Righteous.
But it's conflict. He getting shit from each way. You know, he ain't tripping though. He get his shit. He leave. So fast forward. So I got this house, man, on Patty Way, man. I got this big ass house, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Doing what I do.
His thing, man.
So Jesse come hitting around the corner in that thing. He see me. He stopped. You know, he like, oh, man, my boy living around the corner. I go over there and I holler at them, man. We connect game and everything. And, you know, Jesse come back. At this time, I was having some issues. I had a brokerage. And I was having some issues with, you know what I'm saying, my situation. So I ended up selling the building for like $1.25 million. And then I ended up just working at home. I converted a side of my garage into an office. I put air conditioning in there and everything, you know. So I was just chilling. I used to have the garage up. It was a good day. If it wasn't a good day, then I'll have it down and blow the air, you know what I mean? Anyway, Jesse came through. We had this big Halloween party, man.
Yeah.
You know, like a couple of weeks before.
Okay.
We had cases of Moet still in the house. I mean, big ass motherfucking house, man. Sitting in the corner, man. Yeah, corner block. Like the nigga said, I'm the king. You know what I mean? So look, Jesse come through, man. You know, I say, man, you want to drink something, man? I remember him being at the liquor store, man. I said, man, I got, man, what's that, White Star? I mean, I got like, cases of that White Star shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jesse bottle of White Star.
I remember that White Star?
Hey,
that
yeah,
White
yeah,
Star,
yeah.
man.
You know, Jesse got a bottle of White Star, man. He started getting perved and stuff. It was weird, man, because, you know, we were sitting in my little office area, you know.
Yeah.
He just kind of he started getting a little too close.
Oh, no, man.
Yeah.
Don't tell me
You know the chairs with the wheels at the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like his chair.
He kept scooting on you, did?
Yeah. He was scooting on the nigga, man.
He kept scooting on you?
I was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing. You
Yeah.
know, I talked to one of my other homies. I ain't gonna bring up his name. He was like, "Yeah, man, I heard some things. You know, like, man, I don't know. I heard, you know, he had a girl in the." Okay, so anyway,
Jesse, boy.
the bottom dropped out of the market. I'm talking about the bottom dropped out, man. People started losing money. If you didn't know it was coming, man, you was toe up from the flow up. Everybody know about 2008, 2009, man. If you wasn't with the party, man.
In 2008, 2009, that real estate, it was vicious.
Yeah, if you don't know about the party, you just don't know, man. You wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? We was making millions. But let me tell you something, man. The market dropped.
Obama and them.
Jesse was like one of the first people I know to get indicted by the feds. Now, see, here's the thing, man. They had a lot of unregulated products that you got to be careful with.
Yeah.
So they indicted my partner.
Yeah.
Now, at this time, he was sharing a house with a punk, which was real interesting. You know, the guys from around the corner that he hooked me up with, they came to the house. They said, "Hey, have you heard from Jesse?" I was like, "Nah, man, I ain't heard from Jesse. I met Jesse through you."
Right.
Yeah, he owed me money and this and that. So, man, it was like coming to a boil.
Yeah.
They go over to the house, confront Jesse.
Okay.
And Jesse say, and the punk answered the door. I don't know if the punk had his shirt rolled up or something, but it was like, man, something going on.
So he came to the door with his belly button out.
No, the punk came to the door.
Yeah, with his belly button out. You said his shirt was rolled up.
Yeah, with the belly button out.
With his belly button out.
With the sweats rolled down.
You know what that means.
Sweats rolled down, shirt rolled up.
Ain't no nigga gonna be in my house with his belly button out.
Let me tell you something. If you my roommate and you got the shirt rolled up and the sweats rolled down and we roommates, that's a problem.
Don't even want to say that.
I mean,
don't even want to say what.
Okay.
Because that I couldn't see a man in that situation that didn't want to be in that situation.
Okay, you signed the disclosure.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to say words with D's and C's and L's and O's, so y'all got to bear with me. You know what I'm saying?
You good.
But anyway, I'm gonna say this to you. I'm gonna give you the truth. I'm gonna give you. Yeah. So anyway, they come to the door.
Yeah.
And they say the punk let them in. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna call the LGBTQT individual a punk. You know what I'm saying? That's just how us straight guys talk.
Yeah,
so don't take it offense.
We really don't mean no disrespect.
Yeah. Shit. I mean,
we're from an older generation, so y'all know, man.
LGQDP or whatever that shit is, man. That shit hard for me to say.
Surprised you even can remember that many letters right now.
I'm gonna say.
A lot of letters. I can't remember that many damn letters.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say punk, man, because punk is like kind of easier for me to say.
Look, but we don't mean it in a disrespectful way, y'all.
Yeah, don't take it as a disrespect.
We talk the way we talk because where we come from in our era. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my boy Bricks, man. We sitting here right now on Uncle Charlie's show, man. We all the way live, man. But here's the thing, man. So they come to the door, man. The punk let them in. You know what I'm saying? Jesse didn't lock himself in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So they like, bring your ass out. You know what I'm saying? So we can talk about this money. I guess they closed the deal. Okay. Jesse didn't give them his part of they part of the deal.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Living multiple lives. And I'm sorry I'm putting my man's name out there because his family might not even know this, but I'm pretty sure they won't see this. You know what I'm saying? Unless I go famous or something. But anyway, they like beating on the door and everything. Before you know it, they hear a loud pop. They break the door down. Jesse then shot himself in the head.
Yo. Whoa. What?
Yes. So I done been there. I've been done. Hey, I know so many people that then got indicted and then got indicted during that era. Yeah. I mean, I was I was like a cowboy in that era with a lot of people. But the thing about it is I didn't sell a lot of products like that because I had a lot of morals and values, and I didn't sell a lot of products that I knew that was going to destroy people.
Yeah.
Even when people got cash out refis, I made sure that they paid out their debts. You know what I'm saying? Consolidated. Even if it was something that I felt like it was shitty because of the fact that, they took a short-term debt and turned it into a long-term debt. A lot of people are simple and they just want relief.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real talk.
So, if they can figure it out after that, I'm just like, hey, you can figure it out. And I never charged like high commissions and stuff because we had a call center. We had a lot of money rolling in. We didn't have to like really just try to make the most off of one product. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, Jesse. And then the crazy thing about it is his phone was on for quite some time. And he sent me a voicemail when he left the house when he tried to get real cozy with a brother. Yeah, real cozy. Right? Hey, when he tried to get real cozy, right? He left a voicemail.
Get cozy.
He left a voicemail. He was like, "Man, it was good." He said it was good to see you because right now I'm in the SaaS and SMMA marketing and everything. I'm really like in the software marketing. So back then, I didn't know that I was in the marketing, but I was doing mailers and stuff. So I said, man, I'm gonna hook you up, man. We gonna, do a mail campaign with World Savings, and I'm spitting all this stuff right now because anybody listening that knows this knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. So, he was like, yeah, man. Me and wifey, I think we was going out of the country or to Miami. We were going somewhere. And I remember being on Florida and Franklin, and I had got this voicemail, because I didn't answer his phone call because he, I just felt it was a little creepy.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying? So
You
I was
felt
like,
it.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't really want to talk to Jesse right now. You know what I'm saying? I'll
You
talk to
knew.
him later. I got a lot of shit going on.
You knew what that belly button meant when that nigga gave you that.
No, I wasn't there.
You wasn't there, but you
No,
heard
but I
the
was
story,
there.
though.
I was there.
You heard about the story though.
Yeah, I heard about the story.
You know
and,
what that belly button meant
and the
and
scoop
story.
and the scoop. So when I put my personal scoop,
Yeah.
the chair scoop
Oh.
with the belly button,
Ooh.
then it. You know what I'm saying?
It's plain as day.
So my whole thing is, you know, he had called and I had missed his call. And back during that time, you know,
Yeah.
people were still doing like voicemails. People don't really do
Yeah.
voicemails right now.
Nah, niggas ain't doing voicemails.
So they were doing voicemail, you know. So I had his
Yeah.
voicemail. He was like, "Man, I appreciate you and this and that and that and this." And right after that, probably like 48 hours after that happened.
Damn.
You know. And I remember I kept that voicemail for years until I, you know, transferred my phone service. He had a beautiful service. I mean, he has like, you know, I know his family and everything. It was a sad situation because Jesse was the guy from McDonald's that made it.
A good dude. And a good dude. Because I ain't heard nothing bad about Jesse.
Church going guy.
Good dude.
Just lost his way in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Damn.
here's the point that I want to make.
Okay.
You got to be really careful of what you ask for.
Man.
Because a lot of people get in the game as a vendetta. I didn't have the woman that I wanted. I didn't have the car. I didn't have the money that I wanted. I always felt that I needed more or I deserved more, which might be true. But you can't hold resentment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you're where you're at, it's not the fault of the people around you that you're there. It's your fault.
Yeah.
So when you get out of that situation, you can't hold resentment.
Man.
The way he treated Anthony in the store, the guy Anthony from the neighborhood, the way he acted, the way he went out and got that car. You know, people do this stuff all the time.
That's real talk.
To make up for things that they felt like they didn't have.
Yeah.
That's the poverty mind state.
Damn. That's deep. That's deep, Santa.
Big ups to my boy Jesse, man. Big ups to my boy Bricks, man.
Big ups to the Black Santa, man. Black Santa got that game. I'm telling you, boy. Why you think I fuck with this man? The nigga got that. He got that sauce, man. But now we got Jesse out the way. Man, let's talk about China, man.
Oh, I knew you was gonna say that.
I got it because look, okay, I'm not sure how old China is, but she's at that point.
Anybody know how old?
Somebody look and see how old China is for me. She
Black
at
China's
that point though. She at that point where she see it. She see her future, my nigga. She getting all the reductions done. You know what I'm saying? She done closed down the OnlyFans joint. You know what I'm saying? She ready to be serious. She ready to be a good woman or somebody.
Think she ready to be a good woman?
I think in her mind she is. She's trying to prepare herself. She's trying to become that.
I think she's trying to prepare herself to be a good person for herself. Shout out to SD. Looking at our progress.
I think so too.
I think she's trying to be a better person for herself.
I think she wants to be able to look herself in the mirror.
Okay.
I think she wants to respect herself. And I don't want to say like she just never respected herself at all, but think about it. When you get to a certain age, you know what I'm saying? And I know, especially as a man, you know what I'm saying? We'll get to a certain age, my nigga, and we'll look back and see what we have. If we're not satisfied, we don't think that we're on the right page, on the right time frame, you know what I'm saying? We make changes.
Yeah.
I think that's just where she's at. She didn't look back, and she's ready to make changes because there's a certain life that she wants. In order to get that life, she has to make the change within herself first in order for everything else to change for her. So, she's making a change for herself, you know what I'm saying? But I think she's making a change for other things as well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so China's real name is Angela Renee White. though she adopted the name Black China when she started her career as a stripper and video vixen, it looks like she want to, you know what I'm saying, change her ways. You know what I mean?
Because she don't want to be known as just that now. And then I don't know how old the baby is now. You know what I'm saying? You know, she had the baby by the Kardashian boy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she got child support for at least another 15 years. Right?
Yeah, so I think she's at the point where the child probably had to deal with stuff from school because of her mom, because of the mama, and then you know how the world already view her.
You think kids like that go to public schools?
They go but think about it. If they had a private school, that's even worse. They got more access to the internet, bro.
Yeah, I don't even think they got private schools. I think kids like that get homeschooled.
Nah, I think they get. I think she's sending that boy. She's sending that child. I don't know if it's a boy or girl.
Top of the line private school.
Because think about it. If you live in a certain neighborhood,
you
live in a certain neighborhood with certain type of people. You're gonna want your children to go to school with those certain type of people's kids as well. They ain't homeschooling. Because you ain't making no millions.
So these is plastic surgeons and doctors and famous people.
These are the upper echelons of people.
And their kids is going there talking about, man, your
they got
mama
a certain school where they send their kids to, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she's sending her child to that school as well. And they got cell phones. They got everything. iPad, cell phone. They got all that. They know that boy. They know that child's mom. I don't know if I can say. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but they know that child. They know that child's mama.
This is a boy or girl. We didn't know that, man.
I didn't know if it's a boy or a girl. If China has a boy or a girl.
Yeah.
But they know that child's mama, man. The world knows that child's mama.
Hey, you know we're gonna have to call this show.
What's that?
Drunk Tank. We're gonna have to call this shit Drunk Tank, man. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, right?
He said Drunk Tank.
You gonna have motherfuckers that look at this show, right? And they gonna say, man, them motherfuckers is drunk. You know what I'm saying? Which is true. Big ups to Don Julio.
This is my Saturday night.
But this
is my club. This is where I go to the club, y'all. This is my club.
Okay, I feel you.
Know what I'm saying?
That's my player partner.
This is my club, man.
But the thing is, there's one thing that can't be denied, and that's the game.
At a high rate.
You know what I'm saying? And big ups to Black China. And you know what? Doja Cat. Okay, we got Black China that's okay. So the whole thing we was talking about with Black China is the fact that she decided to stop using body enhancement products.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Botox, lip fillers, booty pumping mechanisms, BBLs or what you guys calling it,
all that
titties. She said, I'm getting all this out of my body, man, and I'm cool. And I think it is because I don't know, y'all women with a little bit of booty, you know what I'm saying, that booty be hot all day. And the thing is, okay, when you like 12, 13, 14, all the way up until you get to the point that you're tired of it, that booty becomes your life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You attract men, and you don't even know what you're doing. It's like, you're feeling lonely, or you feeling like you're trying to catch somebody, and you going about it with the whole wrong blueprint. And I'm just saying this as a man.
They never
because
got the
when
blueprint.
when you go to the club and you look a certain type of way, or you got something on and you look a certain type of way, to me,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, if I seen you as a single man, and I got at you, and it don't matter if you gave me the pussy that day, or you gave me the pussy 6 months afterwards.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When you get the pussy up, that's a challenge and it's an accomplishment. So to me, honestly, I feel like you should get the pussy up as quick as you can. Because if you do, right?
Okay.
Then you take the power away from the man, and you get the power to yourself. But when you conduct yourself in a certain type of way, a man has to categorize you in his mind based on you know, how he categorizes women. So let's just say, for example, for shits and giggles, a woman was in Walmart with some athletic gear on.
Okay.
Early in the morning, a man caught her up in there.
Okay.
And they exchanged numbers. He texted her. She texted him back. They started talking. And she's like, come through. And she wants some dick. Right?
It makes sense to me.
Come through. Everything happened. Mind was blown.
Okay.
He telling his friends and everything. He don't really know this chick.
Right.
Then she said, hey, man, let's meet at Starbucks. And then they start getting to know each other.
Okay.
He gonna be super attracted to her. If he's available and she's available, he's gonna. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna grade the situation based on that situation.
If he comes to that Starbucks, if she takes him to be that's after the sex part, and he pull up to of all places, that nigga pull up to Starbucks. Yeah, you right. He interested in her.
Yeah, he gonna pull up.
But not all the time.
Unless she was something that he just really wasn't digging.
Because it's a hit or miss when they give it up so fast. It's a hit or miss. That's a hit or miss. Because she can give it up, and that nigga be like, in his mind, you know what I'm saying? This ain't her first time. Well, so like you said, he's gonna put her in a certain category now.
Now, if he feels that way. And he comes to Starbucks and he starts acting a certain type of way, then she can notice that, yeah, maybe this ain't the type of guy I want for the long term.
If
because
she's up on game, though.
Yeah, but if she doing it intentionally, and she noticed, she said, hey, she say, this is not the type of guy that I need to deal with because he has insecurities, issues. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
But he's somebody that said, you know what? Because I'm not telling a woman to intentionally go to Starbucks and find a guy and give her some pussy.
Right.
What I'm saying is, don't hold back thinking that if you hold back for a certain minute, a certain amount of time, things are going to be different.
Oh, no.
Because guys see the whole intimacy thing as a challenge. So I'm giving y'all women some game. If you take away the challenge, then you start to gain the power. So if you got a guy that you're interested in, and you guys go out on the first date, and I mean everything is super clicking, you know, you don't know if that guy got a girlfriend. You don't know if he's being deceitful. But if you feel that you're comfortable enough with this individual to go to the next step, then don't cheat yourself, beat yourself.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Because look, I'm
don't waste your time.
Please don't waste your time.
Yeah.
Because life is short. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really got that much time. I'm gonna keep it one. I'm gonna drop a jewel for you when it comes to men. I'm gonna drop a real easy jewel for you. All that Steve Harvey shit, that wait 90, that please don't do that to yourself. It's going to blow up. Why? Because I blew it up.
How you blow it up,
What if she
man?
got a big booty? Nigga, I don't give a fuck about no big booty. A lot of bitches got big booty. This is how I blew it up. So, back in the day, when I was younger, right? I'm at this new job. I just needed a paper trail. I get this job, right? Little thick, light-skinned chick. I'm digging.
What job was it?
It was like a telemarketing joint. It was just some.
You was walking around or something?
No, it was a telemarketing joint.
You were
like
in the office?
One of the phone joints.
You were in the office?
Yeah, in the office.
Okay,
right?
you a co-worker.
Yeah, it was one of the co-workers.
Oh, okay,
you know
okay.
She was one of the co-workers, right?
Lay it down to me.
Okay, she's one of the co-workers, y'all.
Okay, y'all flirting, y'all. That's your office girlfriend.
Not even that. It ain't because I ain't in the office that long. I ain't.
You just got there.
I just got there.
She targeted you.
We targeted each other. We was
she targeted you.
She did.
She been there for a minute.
She peeped. I must matter of fact, we was in the we was
in orientation together.
There you go, that part. We was in orientation, y'all. You see me, I wasn't fucking too many jobs back in the day.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Hey, Charlie, my nigga Charlie, what's up, bro? Shit.
What's up, Charlie? Shout out to my man
shout
Charlie.
Shout out to Charlie West, man.
We in here feeling,
holding it down from bro.
Yeah, we in here filling in for Uncle Charlie, man. Shout out to Charlie, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the opportunity, but go ahead, man.
Yeah. So basically, long story short, right? Okay, I'm chopping into this girl, whatever. Yada yada. We kicked it a couple times, nothing happened or whatever. And then I noticed she was on that make me wait tip, right?
Right.
But I know that this is a type of chick that she ain't made nobody else wait like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
She liked you like that.
She liked me though.
Yeah. So she thought that was the blueprint.
She thought.
Okay,
right?
Go ahead.
So, but in my mind, it's like, don't bullshit me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I still kept it cool though. I kept it real player. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So months went by, bro. Months went by. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't really kick it like that. Cause the last time we kicked it, she tried to pull something on me. It was New Year's.
Trying to pull what on you, man?
She tried to get me to watch her son on New Year's Eve, nigga. And I ain't know the girl that way. I ain't fuck with her.
So she
like
can go out?
So she could go out.
Oh man, yeah.
You know she picked the wrong one, right?
I mean, why? I mean, hold on.
But peep game. But peep.
Hold on.
What?
Hold the fuck up,
man.
Hold the fuck. How old was you?
I was 25, maybe 24, 25, something like that. I was in my early mid 20s. Like,
here's the thing. Here's the thing, man. We can really want to accomplish something, and we will really jump through hoops when we know some shit is some bullshit. Do you know how many times when I was single, a chick jumped in my car on some bullshit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you see, you had picked a, going to a club or something, getting a number and taking a chick, and she be on some bullshit. And you be like, man, this chick is on some bullshit.
But this is how you know how to identify the bullshit. You go through these scenarios. This is how I know how to identify it now. And
then, but you so steadfast in the mission, and that's what I want to get to, is that the mission, when it comes down to a woman, a lot of times it's a mission. It's a mission to get the pussy. Yeah. So the thing is, like, what I'm trying to do, and shout out to all my black women out here, my queens, man. Even my cracker bitches, man. Shout out to y'all too, man. You know what I'm saying? Mexican chicks and Hindus and all that shit, Chinese hoes and everything. But what I'm saying is, when it comes down to the mission, if a woman can look at the big goal, because the thing is here, let me say this before I say anything else. Okay. 'Cause I want you to really understand what I'm saying, Dre. Okay. I do online marketing. For a long time, man, I was trying to sell, this and sell that, and saying my low ticket offers. People that understand this, they understand what I'm saying. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then when I started giving away things and started learning about client lead nurturing, right, then I started saying, okay, you know what? I don't have to like give away things right after the beginning. I can nurture my leads and do whatever I'm gonna do. Right. So when it comes down to it, a lot of times women think that if they hold out, they'll make the man a certain type of way. Like they can shape this man in a certain type of way, but they don't know that this man is like a coyote, a fox. You know what I'm saying? And they so patient, and they do what they say, and they do everything, and they get you right where you want. They want you, and then they fuck you, and then you felt like you had this invested time, and then you start dealing with all this bullshit. And see, the thing that I say is, hey, if it's gonna be bullshit, go ahead and get yours and get the bullshit out the way. Especially if you're dating, it's like if you're dating, get the bullshit out the way, And then if it's something different, then y'all can like elevate.
But see, this is the thing. See, you ain't let me finish. Cause I ain't deal with no bullshit.
No, I ain't talking about that thing.
Oh, cause
I was just asking you a question because I was like, well, how old was you when she even asked you that shit?
So this is the crazy part. See, this is the crazy, because I'm in my early 20s at this point. You know what I'm saying? And like, to me, she bad. Like, I gotta knock this down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm still seasoned at this
like,
point.
This don't make sense.
It didn't make sense to me. I was too seasoned. Yeah. So what ended up happening was,
she was trying to sell you a Kirby vacuum cleaner,
nigga. Yes, she was. For $1,200, it was only worth $250.
Yeah, I get it.
You feel me?
I get it.
So what ended up happening was, months went by. You know, I stopped hitting her, all that. You know what I'm saying? And then one day she kicked me. This is after the New Year's joint. You know what I'm saying? Because after the New Year's joint, nigga, I was like, I cut that short. So she ended up hitting me. You know what I'm saying? And I come through one night, you know what I'm saying? And nigga, she talking real freaky to a nigga like, oh, it's about to go. Oh, tonight is the night all of a sudden.
Okay, like Betty Wright.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now I'm like, okay. But then she tried to throw a curveball.
Watch my kid, I'm gonna get it.
No, it wasn't that.
What?
It was on some like, now she on some like what we doing type shit. Like I don't just be giving, you know what I'm saying? I don't just be giving niggas the pussy and this. You know what I'm saying? Like you trying to spin me. You know what I'm saying? But just an hour ago,
what did she want? What was her want?
She wanted a man. She wanted a boyfriend. She wanted a nigga to take care of her and that child. She wanted a nigga. She was in a situation she wanted to get out of. She felt that I was somebody that can get her out of that situation, which I probably was.
She was looking at you like a lick, like a
I was a lick. That's how I felt. I felt like a lick.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
so this is why it blew up on her. This is why the whole shit blew up on her. So it was like, it went 5 months went by. I ain't cracked yet. 5 months went by, bro. But I wasn't tripping because I was doing my own thing anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here for real. So that night when she hit me, right, and she tried to throw the curveball at me, I'm like,
throw the curveball in what way?
In the way like she was like, what we doing? Like she's looking for something solid, more like she want a foundation all of a sudden. She want boyfriend, girlfriend type shit, basically, bro.
Right.
You feel me, my nigga? So, but in my head, I'm like, how can you ask me that after 5 months of some bullshit? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So this is what I did. So I was like, you know what? I see me and you ain't on the same page. You know what I'm saying?
It's weird.
I don't want to waste your time. Like I don't want to waste mine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go.
Right.
Soon as I said I'm gonna go, her whole tone changed. Her whole situation changed. Now she don't want me to now because I felt that she thought that she had me to the point where she can still string me along with it, but she don't know she was never stringing me along. I just made the choice not to deal with her no more because I always had this going on.
You had a lot
anyway.
going on. You had a lot. Okay, what it sounds like.
So when I introduced that, when I let her know that don't work. That little string you got, it never worked. So it got me the pussy that night, but I stopped fucking with her after that.
Yeah.
I stopped fucking with her after that because she tried to use. She thought pussy was power in the sense that she can go make a nigga go against his morals or his rules.
Let me ask you this question, right?
Yeah.
Even if she was full of shit.
Yeah.
If you really had a strong desire.
Yeah.
To accomplish the mission, you would put up with it, right?
No.
Let me ask you this question.
You don't have to.
Let me answer it in a different way, right?
Okay.
Okay, because you said 5 months. She was full of shit the whole time.
Yeah, but I wasn't dealing with her the whole 5.
Y'all was hitting and missing.
It was a good 3 months where I didn't contact her.
Okay, well this is my whole thing, right?
Yeah.
It don't take 5 months.
It don't.
For somebody to know if they got a sexual attraction.
And
see how this is how I think about it. Okay, I'm just gonna be real with it. And this is all shout out to the ladies. This shout out to the ladies. This is for us, man, because when it comes down to us, We already know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to the ladies, man.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm trying to tell y'all is this. You know, if you really, really like a guy, I don't care how many bodies you got, baby. You know what I'm saying? If you got so many bodies, you got to move out the city. I've known many women that had to move out the city because they had too many bodies. They just was serial killers. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a serial killer, you know, so I'm going to take it from the ultimate. If you're a serial killer, you got to move out the city. You got to move out the city. But my whole point is this. If you change your ways and you're ready to settle down, because you know what? There's a group of women that comes up behind another group of women every 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's the 20 years old, there's the 25s, there's the 30s, there's the 35s, there's the 40s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And eventually you're going to be too old to be in a club. Unless you want just a young nigga to blow your back out, he ain't going to do nothing for you. He a player. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He got young bitches. He got old bitches. He got all kinds of bitches. He got a bitch with one leg. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is this is the message to the young chicks and the old chicks is what I'm saying, man. You talking about all this woman freedom and this woman all this, then don't put yourself in the box by saying, okay, go this whole playbook, this whole courting book where you say, I ain't gonna do nothing unless I get to know him. And then you turn around and you got this foolio that you've been dealing with for 5 or 6 years, and you don't understand why every time the nigga call you, he can slide through and you unlocking the door. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you got a good guy that you dealing with, then take charge. Take charge. Y'all at the bar and all that. You know what the dude want. Why ain't you not giving him what he want?
Look,
you know what I'm saying? Take charge, and you give him a shot. That motherfucker gonna call you the next day. He gonna be like, "Man, I had so much fun last night," because it's not about the sex. It's about the experience and how you didn't cut the experience off at the end on some weird shit.
But see,
you know what I mean?
That was my whole shit about what I was saying.
Yeah.
The fact that she tried to put some
Exactly.
weird shit
You
on
know
the
what I'm
nigga.
saying? Yeah.
That's why it blew up on her.
She did it at the beginning, though.
She did, but that's why I was able to stop fucking with her for so long. Those 5 months, my nigga, I wasn't fucking with her for quite some time. So when she hit me out the blue, I knew what it was. She didn't know what it was, so I had to introduce what it was. So, advice to women. Advice to men, men and women.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
This is what it is. Look, nigga, if you want somebody, you really fucking with somebody. If this person is really for you, they'll be mature enough to know that you fucking with them, because you gonna have to be brave enough to put yourself out there to let them know that you are attracted to them off rip. Men and women, let the person know that you are attracted to them, so off rip they know exactly what it is.
I think that's what 2 people do, Dre.
It is, but that's not what these new people do.
No, I think, okay, look.
Because a lot of people be in that friend zone because they ain't let the motherfucker know.
Okay, that's the guy's fault. Because, see, there's
I was talking to both.
There's a love language,
but girls, too, because niggas put girls in the friend zone.
Look, man, there's a love language, man. And these chicks out here, the love language has changed dramatically with social media. These chicks that are out here, you take a chick out, she taking a picture of her plate, she doing all kinds of weird shit, and then what a guy does, he takes it as an offense. He doesn't understand it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But these chicks are so much into themselves nowadays. You know what I mean? But so the thing has changed back to the olden days, and I think I'm really old fashioned, right? Mm-hmm. And I really feel like a man should take care of a woman. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Provide, take care of. You know, I don't think a woman should do that.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Agree.
So, in a lot of cases, you know, these women that do all the things I just said, they don't know how to be taken care of. They got to be taught. So this is why I'm giving the advice to them. I'm trying to tell you, man, serve your man. Understand and take control of your sexuality. if that's what it is, don't be trying to give no peak show to the masses.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
That's gonna hurt you.
Learn the skill for the few. You know what I'm saying?
Or for the one.
For the one. I mean, but before you get the one, you gotta have the few.
It
you know what I'm saying?
on
Because
the person,
you know what I'm saying, quality is always better than quantity.
Oh yeah.
So if you got a bag of dicks, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then let's cut this shit down to like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be like 15, 20, 35, and you think that you being a player, you know what I mean?
What it is I feel that our women been lied to because they feel they say this, they say it's freedom. Oh, it's freedom. We can, yes, you can do exactly what you want to do.
Talking about the feminine movement?
Yeah. And you are correct. You can do exactly what.
Why they ain't doing it?
But hear me out. Just hear me out. They doing it. They doing exactly what they want to do, but they're not getting the results that they want. And the reason why they're not getting,
they ain't closing leads.
No, they're not closers because what it is you give us the visual, but you don't give us the substance. And a man needs the when a man becomes the man that he's going to be.
So what's the visual?
The visual is the sex appeal. That's our visual.
That's the marketing.
How you look. Yeah, because we're visual, and that's the first thing we see. We don't hear you first. We see you first.
Right.
And that's what's going to get us to come towards you in the first place.
Right.
Is our visual anyway. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you have the visual down. Most women got the visual down pat, but most of y'all don't have substance. And when a man becomes the man that who he's become, he needs that, because in order for that man to become great and continue to be great, his backbone is his woman. We are meant to be together, bro.
And that's deep.
We're not meant to be apart. Deep. We are meant to be together. God had made men and women to be together, my nigga. Women don't know the true strength. Y'all have all the power.
Yeah.
Y'all think because men has done this in history. Think about it. The way men move is because of a woman, my nigga. The way we move are because of our women. If my women look at me a certain way, that tells me a certain thing. It's gonna make me move a certain way. Your woman does have power over you because you love her so much. What women don't know, as boys, as young boys, we put females on a pedestal because we put our mother on a pedestal. We're born and raised to we actually put you on a pedestal until you show us something to make us not respect you anymore.
I think this. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you a question first of all.
Okay.
Do you feel like people have longer relationships if they're friends before they have sex or not? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if they have quick sex, do you feel like that relation? Okay, because I'm going to tell you honestly, right?
Okay.
I'm going to ask you a question, but I'm going to answer it before you can even answer it. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a real strong reaction to this.
Okay.
Because this is how this whole conversation started.
Okay.
I think that two people can have a one-night stand.
Yeah.
And get married.
Yeah.
And be together forever.
Mm-hmm.
Opposed to two people dating and how they feel like, quote unquote, a certain type of way. Because here's the thing.
Okay.
There's a measurement on certain things.
Okay.
Like loyalty.
Right.
For example.
Right.
There's a measurement on what a person feels that loyalty is and what it's not.
Okay.
There's a measurement when it comes to what a person feels that, these are the things that I need to do. Like back in the days, that was the thing. You court.
Yeah.
You court,
mm-hmm.
and then you court for a minute and you get married.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully the pussy good, because, you got married before you even got it. So if you got all these different, pieces of game you get from grandma and grandma that's passing down to you, and this is your definition of being a good girl. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But now women has liberations. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do with your pussy.
Yeah.
It's like I can do what I can do with my dick.
Yeah.
So if you're out there and you ain't committed and you having a good time, you trying to vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you find somebody you can vibe with, then you're looking, okay, ultimately, you're looking for a life partner.
But see, people gotta know exactly what they want. And if you don't know what you want, you just floating in time.
That's true.
That's
true too.
So if he don't know what he want or she don't know what they want, then they gonna keep having these mishaps. A lot of people just don't know what they want. They think they do. All it is, they just want to have an experience. They don't know. That's not what you want. You just want to experience it to see if that's exactly what you want.
Yeah, well, shit. Let's try it out together.
And that's fine. But what I'm saying, the problem is that they don't know. They don't know that that's not what they want. They don't know that they just want to try it to see. They just think.
Right.
They think that's what they want. And I'm talking about men and women. I ain't talking about just women. I'm talking men and women.
It's a flip.
It's people.
It's a flip side. You got women that's running into some shit, expecting something because of the first date. You got women that's running into something and they're expecting something because of what somebody said.
Okay.
But see, what I'm saying is this: once you get comfortable within self, okay, you in your own zone,
right?
Then you gotta allow yourself to vibe and figure things out. And you say, okay, well, this vibe is I'm feeling this vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because anything other than that, if you're not in the now, and anything other than that, you're making assumptions. And then once you make the assumptions, you feed that to your subconscious. And then you start to believe something that might not even be true.
Righteous.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you just like out kicking it, like let's say for example, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. I'm gonna tell y'all chicks how to catch a player. You know what I'm saying? This is like catch a predator. I'm gonna tell you how to catch a player. Right? Okay. Nigga think he a real player. I was a real player at one point in time. My wife caught me and
I was too.
She caught me. She was a predator.
I got caught too.
I'm gonna tell you how your wife caught you.
I know how she caught me.
I'm gonna tell you, and then you go agree with me if it's right or not.
Okay.
If you women want the real secret,
I want the real game.
You want the real game?
Yeah, I want the real game.
You want the real game? We way over time, but you want the real game?
Man, give him the game.
Okay.
At least give him a little bit.
Okay, this is the last piece of little knowledge we're gonna give y'all. We spent too much time talking about y'all chicks.
Yeah, and I know we over time anyway for the show, but go ahead and give him the game.
I'm gonna give you the real game. If you really want to know how to catch a man, I'm gonna tell you how you do.
That nigga at that. Let's get it. Let's let it be known. Not just that a man, but that nigga. Ooh. Because there was a time in my I was that nigga. Ooh. And my wife got me.
Okay.
So we're gonna give you the game how to get that nigga.
Ooh. Now see, this game is so powerful that we about to tell you.
It's strong, man.
Listen, any women that's listening and any women that listening,
we might need to sell this shit.
Hold on.
We might need to sell this shit.
It's a secret. I think we on to something,
bruh. I'm telling you, we might need to sell this.
I'm gonna tell you the business right now. Right. Okay. One thing that Napoleon Hill. If you never read Napoleon Hill, I guarantee that you need to read it. It's called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
This nigga put me on Napoleon Hill. We was in the joint.
Okay.
He had me reading books in the joint.
So let me tell you about something. First of all, you got to understand that the whole conception of working first and getting paid first and working later is the biggest misconception. It's the biggest lie that's been told in the capitalistic society. And see, the reason why you've been told this lie is because the corporations want you to think that it's so hard to be successful that you need to just go ahead and work for them.
That's why they try to make it easy for y'all.
So listen, you work, you get your W-2 form, you do all that, and then you satisfied, but you really not satisfied. Yeah. And then you see this player come And you see this nigga, man, that's living footloose, fancy free, driving these fancy cars. He doing whatever the fuck he want to do. Because, you know what I'm saying, the thing is, he don't know about what you know about.
Nope.
And see, you thought that it made you a better person.
His W
to know about what you know about. And see, this pertains to women and men, because there's a lot of men that are Moors, and that's male whores. You know what I'm saying? They act just like you hoes, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what it is, man. Check this out. I'm gonna break it down to you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? These men, they got their little apartments, they little call center jobs. You know what I'm saying? They running shit through that motherfucker, just like you niggas is running through these bras apartments. If y'all want the remedy, if you the one that running through the apartments, got to get up before the sun come up, and you want the remedy, I'm about to tell it to you.
Don't tell us, Santa.
Okay,
This
is what you do. If you got a target, because this is all about lead generation, and if you got a target, okay, you got to first make sure you got to do your due diligence.
Right.
Make sure that target ain't got no girlfriend or no wife.
Right.
Okay, but let's say for example he do. You might be a real good salesperson. You know what I'm saying? But if they don't and they just like playing the field, that's an easy catch. I'm gonna tell you the secret. A person that does what they do is because they don't know nothing better. Put your best foot forward of what you know. If you know how to cook and clean, and you know how to be a wife, and you know how to be a friend, and you know how to encourage a man or encourage a woman to be a better person, then that's all you got to do. Nobody want to hear no bullshit.
That's some real shit.
Nobody want to hear no bullshit.
Encouragement. God,
you know what I'm saying?
Let's take you a long way.
Listen, man.
Ooh-wee.
Listen. What we was talking about the other day, it's all about courage and fear.
Courage and fear, man.
Now, if you got courage, then you gonna move forward. If you got fear, you gonna stay still or move backwards.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work for you.
It's simple. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if we gonna leave off this segment tonight saying this to y'all. You know what I mean? If you want to be better within your life, let's first attack the first thing: courage and fear.
Man, because what y'all don't know, fear stops a lot of people for being successful. You're not successful only out of fear. Real talk. Because that person that you be looking at, he do whatever the fuck they want to do, and they say what they want to say, and sometimes it's obnoxious or whatever. They're fearless. Something good's gonna happen out of that.
My son, I got a 31-year-old son. All my kids are successful. And my son just sent me a video at the Ferrari store. And I called him. And I said, what's going on? He said, I was thinking about this car. I said, man, don't send me no shit on text about thinking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, send me a text, nigga, in your driveway with the car.
Nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Real nigga.
He learned that from the best because, you know, I grew up with exotics, you know, Rolls Royces, Lamborghinis, all that shit. So it ain't new to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just his time.
It's his turn.
You know what I'm saying? My wife said, you said you ain't gonna never do that again. I said, I didn't say that. But that's a whole nother subject. But the whole thing is that it's my son's time. And I told him, I said, look, I'm going to say this to you. If you get that car, it's going to change your life.
Man.
I said, because people are going to look at you different and your haterism is going to go up 10%. You know what I'm saying? Soon as you get it.
Tell them.
I said, because one thing I want to tell you about success is that success, you can't have success without hate.
Yeah. They coincide.
It's just about managing. Once you become successful, you'll understand that it's a management system.
Yeah.
And you got
time management. That.
It's not a time management. It's a ratio. It's a ratio management, Dre.
But the ratio isn't that part of the time.
No, it's not. It say the ratio.
Mm-hmm.
The ratio is how many people love you versus how many people like you. Now, the people that love you,
mm-hmm.
they love you for two things.
Mm-hmm.
They love you because of the things that they feel like they need to strive for,
mm-hmm.
or they love you because of the things that you do for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you fit into those two categories. It doesn't have anything to do with family, friends, anything, because it's a struggle if it's outside that category.
Okay.
Like me and you.
Uh-huh.
If we have something going on,
uh-huh.
if you have a vested interest,
right,
then you're going to respect that and you're going to love me for it.
Yeah.
Now, if we had something going on
mm-hmm.
and you had a vested interest, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't feel like you were getting your fair share,
mm-hmm.
you're going to hate me for it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Even if you don't say it.
Right.
If you need it.
You'll feel it.
If you need it, it makes it even worse if you didn't need it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's the way that we deal with each other, and we deal with individuals.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So the closest thing I just want to say to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Good night. God bless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We here, we representing for Uncle Charles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, big ups.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Charlie?
What's up with y'all, man? You know?
Appreciate y'all tuning in. Love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man. Sorry for getting so drunk, but that's what we do.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? My big brother gonna say something to me after the show, but it's all right. I'm gonna take the liquor for y'all because I love y'all.
Yeah, man. We ain't no sober Octobers, man. We like
out here.
remember.
But I promise you gonna get the real game from us. Y'all gonna get the real game. It's gonna be authentic like a motherfucker.
No doubt.
So I appreciate y'all. We love y'all. This is Gangsta Brick signing out.
Good night.
And my nigga Black Santa. Y'all have a good night. See y'all next week. All right. Y'all have a good one.